We live in a world that is extraordinarily loud and extraordinarily anxious. The news cycle is designed to keep us agitated. Social media rewards outrage. Our devices ping us constantly, pulling our attention into 100 different directions at once. And even when we step away from the noise, the interior noise often continues, the mental rehearsal of old arguments, the anticipation of future problems, the low-grade hum of unease that many of us have simply accepted as the default condition of being alive. Peace, genuine, settled, interior peace, has become one of the things people want most and find most elusive. It is worth asking where it actually comes from, because the world is full of promises about peace that do not deliver what they advertise. On the night before his crucifixion, surrounded by disciples who were frightened and confused, Jesus made this extraordinary offer: "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." John 14:27. He drew a deliberate contrast. My peace is not like what the world offers. The world's version of peace is circumstantial. It depends on everything going right, on threats being absent, on security being guaranteed. Jesus was offering something structurally different, a peace that could coexist with trial, with uncertainty, even with death, because it was rooted not in circumstances but in his own presence and promise. The word Jesus used, translated into Greek as irony, carries behind it the Hebrew concept of shalom, which is not merely the absence of conflict but wholeness, completeness, a flourishing of everything that should flourish. The disciples were about to walk into the most terrifying 24 hours of their lives. Jesus knew this and did not minimize it. And he was not offering them a comforting illusion or a promise that the storm would not come. He was giving them himself, his own peace, the same serenity with which he slept in the stern of a storm-tossed boat while the disciples panicked around him. That peace was not indifference to the storm. It was the settled trust of someone who knows the one who governs the storm and has no reason to doubt his governance. Isaiah captured this in a line of breathtaking simplicity: "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." Isaiah 26:3. Stayed is the key word. It means fixed, anchored, oriented toward. Perfect peace is the inheritance of the person whose mind returns again and again to God rather than to the problem. This is not denial of the problem. It is a reorientation of where you are looking. And Paul echoes it in Philippians: "The peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." Philippians 4:7. The peace stands guard over your heart like a sentry. The practice of peace is a practice of returning. Your mind will wander into anxiety, and that is not failure. Failure would be to stop returning. The spiritual discipline is to notice when your attention has drifted toward the problem and to gently bring it back to the presence of God. Contemplative Christians across the centuries have called this recollection, the gathering back of the scattered self into the awareness of God's nearness. A breath prayer can help ground this: inhale while saying "Thou wilt keep him," and exhale with "in perfect peace." Simple, repetitive, unimpressive. Not magic, but a practiced posture that builds over weeks and months into something genuinely real. Whatever is disturbing your peace today, let it be named before God specifically. Don't gloss over it with vague requests. Bring the actual thing, the diagnosis, the relationship that is breaking, the financial cliff, the uncertainty you cannot resolve, the fear that surfaced at 3 a.m. And then let these words of Jesus rest over all of it: "Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." He is not commanding you to perform serenity you do not feel. He is inviting you to receive what he is freely giving, his own peace, the peace of the one who said, "I have overcome the world," and meant it. That peace is yours. Open your hands. Receive it today.